Hi everyone, I'm Shubham and welcome back to my daily speaking series. This is where I pick up a topic every day, talk about it freely, and try to improve my own speaking skills while hopefully sharing something useful with you as well. Today's topic is something very close to me because I think all of us, no matter who we are, go through it. Why failure is the best teacher. If you ever had if you ever failed at something, and I'm sure you have, you know how it feels. But today I want to share why I believe failure is not just necessary but actually one of life's best teachers. Let me start with a quick story. A couple of years back, I was preparing for a very important exam. I thought I was doing great. I studied every day. I was confident and I believed I would easily score well. But when the results came out, it was a disaster. I didn't just miss my target. I was way below average. For a week, I felt terrible. I avoided talking about it because it felt like I had let everyone down. But then, one evening, I sat down and asked myself what really went wrong. When I thought about it carefully, I realized I was spending time on the wrong things. I was reading but not practicing enough questions. I was memorizing instead of understanding. That failure gave me clarity I would never have gotten if I had simply passed. The next time I prepared differently. I focused on my weaknesses, practiced more, and I scored much better. And honestly, that failure changed how I approach everything today, not just exams, but even work and personal goals. That's when I realized failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. So let's talk about it. Why failure is such a powerful teacher. So when we succeed, it's easy to assume everything we did was perfect. But failure acts like a reality check. It tells you exactly where the gap, exactly where the gaps are. Maybe your strategy was wrong, maybe your focus wasn't right, or maybe your timing was off. Without failure, we often keep repeating the same mistakes without even realizing it. Think about it. Every time you fail and then stand up again, you build inner strength. It's like exercising a muscle. People who experience failure in life often handle bigger problems better later, because when you have fallen before and stood up again, you know you can do it again. Some of the world's greatest inventions came after multiple failures. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he successfully created the light bulb. Imagine if we had given up after the first 10 attempts. Each failure taught him something new, which eventually led to success. Um, Imagine winning every single time without struggle. It wouldn't feel that great. Failure adds value to success because it makes you appreciate the hard work behind it. When you finally succeed after failing multiple times, it feels sweeter, more rewarding, and something you will always remember. If you look at successful people, athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, they have all faced failure. Elon Musk, for an example, almost went bankrupt before his SpaceX succeeded. J.K. Rowling 12 publishers was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global hit. Even in sports, someone like Virat Kohli has faced slumps, low scores, and criticism, but came back stronger every time. This is a great example you can remember every time, and I think you have witnessed this live. And myself has witnessed this many times in my life. So, but it is just not about big celebrities. Even in our daily lives, like learning to ride a bicycle. As a kid, we fall, we scrape our knees, but we keep trying until we balance perfectly. That's failure teaching us is the in the that is failure teaching us in the most basic way. So, how do we actually use failure as a teacher? So, after failing, instead of saying I'm a bad at this, I'm not good at this, or I can never do this again, maybe you should ask ourselves. Maybe we should ask ourselves like, What can I do better next time? So, and write it down. Keep a failure journal. Write what went wrong and what you learned. It sounds silly, but it really helps. Take a small risk often. The more you experience small failures, the less you fear bigger ones. Yes. And sometimes talk about it. Sometimes sharing your failure with a friend or mentor gives you new insights you never thought about. So, so the next time you fail, don't see it as the end of the road. See it as life showing you what to improve. Every failure is like a teacher giving you feedback. Personally, I have learned that the best way to grow is to actually look forward to challenges, because whether you succeed or fail, you learn something either way. So I think that's about it. And thank you so much for listening to this talk. If you had a failure that, that taught you something important, share it in the comments. I would love to read your story. I will see you tomorrow with another topic in this daily speaking series. So okay, until then, keep bye.